say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky in Bowling Green. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Boston College's offense will have the football first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not great. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game, Jesse? Make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job of being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
And he's wrestled to the ground. The Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. I think...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, WKU.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I do.
Turning it on. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Boston College wants to play fast.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the ground game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted deep in his own end. He'll try to take it back. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something.
He wants to go deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Quickly complete. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play.
Open field on the run. Touchdown, Topper. Made the really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
They'll give it to the back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Heaves it on the run. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and attack.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Hilltoppers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. Makes the grab. It's Oda. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hilltopper.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Boston College, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man quickly. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Golden Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And here comes the punt team.
On to punt it away.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Hilltoppers Hilltoppers have pushed it inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. And they'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Boston College, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've been gashed by the proverbial buzzsaw, now to try to find a way to fight back into this game. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Miles. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Clements. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays.
Sneaks it in.
It's just so nice to have a signal who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Boston College, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kicked the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Finds his man. It's Peck. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Boston College will send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do, build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
And this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Boston College, 0.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Quarterback on the keeper. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. And the Golden Eagles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. That's reeled in. It's Jones. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Peck. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught, it's Peck. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Hilltoppers moving quickly to the line. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Jean-Pierre. Put it right on it. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's in open space downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Pitts. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Keep it on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, WKU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clements. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got him. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. There he goes. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Boston College right back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Clements. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here's a hit. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Boston College will send out the punt team.
On to punt it away.
And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also the momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He's going to throw deep right side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, and you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone, the offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. And made sure that one fell incomplete.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit.
Breaks into the open. He'll work his way down to the 28.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Just keep slinging it. Here's the pressure. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Turning it on! They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, early in this drive, they're staying aggressive. Last play, they had the big completion. On the third snap, they take another shot, just couldn't come up with the completion.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Hilltoppers are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's what.
There he goes. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Topper. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find...
And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Hilltopper. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. The give from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Casey. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Clements. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Quick strike complete. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Got some room headed to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And they want this defense spread out across the width of the field, 5 wide. Touchdown, Western Kentucky! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down here for the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lofts one high and deep. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Lets it fly. Intercepted to stop the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Miles. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense. And that was a nice second down run, and it's setting up third and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football.
And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Got stuffed on first down and 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He leaves it with his back. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Rides the back on the option, the give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Boston College will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Can't get him to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Hilltoppers want to crank the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. The Hilltoppers will line it up on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Punt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Casey. Lowers those pads. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And the Golden Eagles are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah.
There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Hilltoppers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air on 2nd down. Going for it all. Touchdown, WKU. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab on the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there's definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
Wants to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. And the Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run?
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Topper. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
He'll get it out to the 14 before going out of bounds. Boston College will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Got it near midfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltopper. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Peck. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Casey. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. The give on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Bring in the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Boston College lining up to punt this one away.
Number 15 on to punt it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Here on third down. The give to the tailback. Got room at the 35. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Casey. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him when you've got a defender on the outside and the inside and see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
And the Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Got a man, it's Oda. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown.
Makes a grab past the marker. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later, but you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. That's caught. It's Hawkins. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27.
Offense facing 4th down.
On the move. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
It's a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's right out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.